Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. Let's get into it. So the first card you have, Aquarius, is Busy Beaver, and it says motivation, cooperation and efficiency. Further down it says builder of steady and stable structures. Teach me your tenacious ways. So building, coming together with people, cooperation, being efficient. As an Aquarius, the Aquarian energy is all about grand ideas. It could be different, could be abstract, but I feel that with this Beaver energy, you need to ground those visions, Aquarius. You need to put the work into it. You need to have an action. And I feel this is more about coming together with people, collaborating, so that you can create things faster. This is an Aquarius, you are the air sign. So there is intellect involved in this. There is planning. There is brilliant ideas you could be having at this point in time. But I feel that you need to tap into all those ideas, efficiency, in order to prepare a tangible plan to create those structures, foundations in a very efficient way. You could be doing this for yourself. You could be doing this for community. I feel like it could be community energy is what coming through this, but it could be in your own personal life or your own business as well. Some of you could be into entrepreneurship or startups or something like that. So where you're creating this, you're hiring people and creating this environment, which, people are exchanging ideas, brainstorming, highly encouraging atmosphere, collaborative atmosphere, having those, workflows designed in a way which are streamlined, which are efficient. You could be tapping into new tools and other things like that to make it more efficient. Because beavers, you see, they're known as ecosystem engineers because, it's like staying focused and putting in the work efficiently can actually create wonders and structures that can help not only yourself, but other people as well. So you could be working for projects that are community-driven or in general having a positive impact on your environment and a lot of people. I feel this is engaging a lot of people, but it could be your family or your friends as well. It's like this energy reminds me of Wikipedia. Wikipedia is like, it got created like who knows when, like 10 years back, 15 years back, but it's still an ongoing thing, right? Because it's that huge knowledge base and it's so complex, but it's built through, collaborative efforts that are individuals that are spread in every part of the world. And there's countless hours and people are motivated to put in the work, to study, research, add to it. That's the kind of energy I'm getting with this Busy Beaver. So tapping into collective intelligence is what comes through. Next you have is the surrendering to the journey, and it says release control. Now if you look at the picture, there is a boat which has a dimly lit lamp right on top, and then there is an owl which is sitting on the tree, a tiny little owl. And the ocean waters are so peaceful. It just feels that this person, this lady, whoever is in the boat, is just trusting where she's going. The path could be unknown. But Aquarius, you're like the very independent and your 11th house energy, very intellectual. Sometimes you could get a little bit rigid in terms of your brilliance and plans. So I feel this is an energy of losing your grip a little bit on fixation on ideas. If you have an idea and you're really fixated on it or the way it should be done and things like that, I feel you need to release a grip on it a little bit and allow things to just flow and work out and unfold the way it needs to. But all along, because there's waters out there, you need to tap into your heart space, your intuition. Allow for things to develop at their own pace, and whatever needs to happen needs to happen. So there could be some unexpected developments that you need to allow I feel that when we put ideas into motion, there are certain breakthroughs that happen when we just let the universe take the wheel and guide us. So when we release the grip and take a step back, I think you will see major breakthroughs happen at that point in time. And constantly I'm getting like a community project. I don't know why this energy is coming through with you, Aquarius, but it could be that, you have you've planned everything and it's so intricate and complex plan you have and there are backups, but then something unexpected happens. Maybe there is something that was unaccountable, something random that happens that nobody could foresee. Could be external factors, environmental factors. And then our plans go haywire. This could be a situation right now for you. And I feel that this energy is advising you to be flexible. And when you take a step back and you allow the other people to input their ideas, you can reshape whatever has, become distorted or become a little derailed. Allow it to reshape. So there is a spontaneous enhancement which could be happening, or you need to allow for that to happen, Aquarius. And because there is an owl which is preceding here right on top, owl are very intelligent, right? They can see in the dark. So I feel that once you release a control, you'll get more details and more deeper insights. If you take a step back, you will have more clarity as to how to move forward. Things might be unclear at this point in time, but just take a moment of pause and things will become clear soon. And again, time and time, it keeps reminding me of those, there are a lot of softwares today and a lot of portals that are open source, where people contribute. And everybody has that limited control. But whatever, goes into it, the development, it keeps evolving over a period of time. And it happens through the, contribution from different people. It's a collective contribution. And people just keep adapting and adapting rather than just one single fixed plan. It's that kind of a vibe. It should catch what I'm trying to say. And that's what it is. Surrender to the journey for, the greater good. Release that control. You have the number 17. So 1, 7, and 8 are coming through prominent with this energy. You have the galactic healer. Move forward with an open mind. Now, if you look at the image, it's like nothing is clearly defined. The face is not clearly defined. It's, yes, you can see the eyes, but there's rainbows and semicircles. And look at the lip paint or the lip gloss. It's blue. There's no fine lines defining the face. There's, this was, the brain has just opened up. It's colorful. It's bright ideas. I feel there's expansion. Look at the image on top. It's like very computing and very eclectic. There's neurons, neural networks all over this picture. It looks like more in, a generated image rather than a true image, a computer generated image. You might be working on something which is like neural networks or something like that, but this is not something conventional idea. This is beyond. This is something different, unconventional things that are not being done today. And it could be that whatever you're working on actually is for the better of the society. It'll actually help people. But if you are seeing any kind of blockages, whether it's in your professional life or in your company or in your own personal life, I feel you should be just, release any kind of strict or fixed ideas about how things should heal and how things should happen. And be open-minded, receptive to different unique ideas. Don't be judgmental like, oh, this should be done this way, or what will people think? And all of that needs to be left behind. Aquarian energy is very cosmic and, very unique, different, outwardly. That's not conforming to the societal limitations or earthly limitations even. So you might be working on something which doesn't have a solution as yet. Could be some disease. Could be researching on that. And you need to, you need to probably get information or work with people that are across different domains. Or the information probably that you have is very different, radical, something that people have not heard of, something that people cannot understand. And those are things that you might be working on, and it's going to be very helpful. It's going to lead to some research or some breakthrough, I feel. Because this kind of thinking, it's like, thinking completely different, 180 degrees beyond what you're seeing in the immediate reality. This is tapping into the universe. There's so much that we can do with the earth right now, with all of the things that are going on, researches, development, and flying machines and things like that. I feel that there is something that you might be working on. Astrophysicists and those kind of teams that go beyond the established systems. Quantum mechanics, or that's what's coming to me with this galactic healers. It's like expanding the understanding of people, their psyche, and open-minded, like, why can't we do this? Why cannot the society have this? It's like you're tapping into, why not do this way? Why not have the solution? Why not have a flying car? Why not have this? That kind of innovation you could be working on. And that actually requires an open mind, because if we just stick with societal norms, we cannot invent, we cannot break barriers. And the last card for today, you have Aquarius as the Prince of Swords. So great energy is playing out here. Let me know how this is playing out in your lives, because it's going to be different for each one of you. And let me know in the comments below, because it helps me connect better with the tribe, with my tribe here at Amaranth. So let me know if I'm picking up your energies, or how are these energies playing out in your lives. So with the Prince of Swords, this is your energy, swords, air energy. And if you look at the picture, there is a Japanese warrior over here, the Japanese feud, that is holding this sword, that is, look at the position, look at the body, look at the face, like very decisive, very scholarly, very warrior-like. There is a decisive action here with full knowledge, full understanding, composed, poised. Thinking forward, looking forward, using the mind, strategy, and action. It's ready, swiftness, fearless. It could be, yes, sword cuts to negativity, cuts to illusions, cuts to BS, gives you the clarity of thought. I feel you're working on something innovative out here, Aquarius. And requires a lot of analysis, a lot of thought, a lot of brain power. Could be a complex thing, could be something really big. But I feel that for some of you, you could be, it's like when we work on things, we definitely get some backlashes, and we have to advocate our point. We have to push through. Maybe you're doing that, maybe there is some misinformation about the company you work for or the product you work for, and I feel that you're ready to cut through all of that. You are creating a campaign or something that expresses the truth of what you're working on. It could be that, you're getting some mixed opinions from people, and you're trying to put forward a response or an ad or some defense that's favoring your viewpoint, so that you're able to help people understand, so that you're able to tell them what is the reality of things, because, if you know about a little bit of a Japanese, the tradition, the sword over here is not just a weapon. It's like the spirit of the warrior. The person who holds it, it's the spirit. What are they thinking? What are they ready for? So I do feel that nothing's stopping you here. If there is some kind of opinion that's negative, you're ready to slash those opinions or challenges with your, with positive response, not by force or brutality or spreading or using bad language or fighting it off. No, You're being very smart about it. You know, reminds me of Neil Tyson, who is able to, put forward his point, champion all of the things that he stands for. And whatever wrong opinion is floating around, they're able to overcome all of that because, in this day and age, people have so many opinions and they can just, move from one opinion, from one extreme to another extreme. And I feel that you're ready to batter all those negativity and negative viewpoints out. This could be in your meetings as well, like people that are opposing, could be in government as well. If people are opposing your viewpoint, you're ready to slash that down. You're ready to put forward your points and explain where you're coming from. So Aquarius, those were your messages. Hope you enjoyed them. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.